Hey, Brooke here. Why do some adults love Disney so much? And not just enjoy a casual movie. I mean adults who know every lyric, collect memorabilia, and feel a genuine emotional connection to something that people insist is just for kids. To others, it's strange and occasionally mocked, as if liking Disney as an adult means that you never grew up. But psychologically speaking, something much more interesting is happening. First, we need to talk about nostalgia. Psychologists like Konstantin Sedakidis have spent years studying nostalgia and found that it isn't just sentimental daydreaming. Nostalgia actually acts like a psychological stabilizer. When people feel stressed, uncertain, or disconnected, nostalgic memories help restore a sense of meaning, belonging, and continuity in life. And Disney is practically engineered nostalgia. For many adults, Disney represents a very specific moment in life: childhood. A time when problems were smaller, the future felt wide open, and the world still seemed magical. Rewatching those films or walking through a theme park doesn't just bring back memories. It temporarily brings back the emotional state that's associated with those memories. In other words, it's not just about Mickey Mouse, it's about revisiting an old version of yourself. Psychologist Erik Erikson, who studied human development, argued that adulthood often involves balancing responsibility with identity. As we age, careers, bills, and expectations pile up, and many people quietly lose the playful parts of themselves. Things that once felt joyful become replaced by things that are merely necessary. So when adults reconnect with childhood symbols like Disney, they may actually be reconnecting with a piece of identity that adulthood slowly buried. But nostalgia alone doesn't fully explain it. Disney stories follow a structure that psychologists call the hero's journey, a narrative pattern described by mythologist Joseph Campbell. A character starts ordinary, but then faces chaos, struggles, and eventually transforms. Sound familiar? Because that's how most people experience life. We struggle, we grow, we hope things will work out in the end. Stories where good eventually wins provides what psychologists call narrative coherence, the comforting sense that life has meaning and direction. Disney films offer a world where problems resolve, villains lose, and emotional closure exists, almost every time, whereas real life rarely provides that. And that may be exactly why adults return to it. There's also a concept in psychology known as benign escapism. Researchers studying leisure activities have found that forms of escapism aren't unhealthy at all. They actually reduce stress and improve emotional resilience. Immersive fictional worlds allow people to temporarily step outside of their stressors. It's therapeutic. And few environments are as immersive as Disney. Music, architecture, characters, fairy tale, everything is designed to suspend ordinary reality. For a few hours, adulthood pauses. But there's another layer to this. Modern adulthood has become strange. Economically, psychologically, culturally, many adults feel like the traditional markers of growing up have shifted. Homeownership is harder. Careers are less stable. The future feels uncertain. And psychologically, many people who love Disney feel like the world didn't give them the version of adulthood that they were promised. And Disney still offers a world where dreams come true, where things make sense. It's comforting. It's also social. Many Disney fans build communities around shared nostalgia. Psychologists studying belonging consistently find that shared cultural symbols create powerful bonds between strangers. Of course, like anything, this can be taken too far. When nostalgia becomes the only place where someone feels safe, it's called regressive coping, retreating to the past to avoid dealing with the present. But for most people, it's joy. And maybe that's why people criticize it, because adulthood teaches us that joy needs to be justified, that interests must be productive, that fun should eventually be replaced with seriousness, that hobbies need to be monetized. Disney adults quietly reject that rule. So the next time you see someone wearing Mickey Mouse ears, singing along to a movie that they've seen 100 times, or planning another trip to California, you might assume that they're just stuck in childhood. But psychologically, they might just be protecting something that most adults lose: the ability to believe that even briefly, the world can still be magical. Like what your weird brain just learned, hit subscribe. And if you didn't, that's okay. Not everyone believes in magic.